Hi everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing an unboxing of Riftbound, League of Legends. This is the first set of this TCG. I already took off the shrink wrap because I was trying to record, but then my phone ran out of space, so I switched to my normal method of recording. Anyway, this has 24 booster packs, and each of them have 14 cards, including 3 foil cards. So yeah, let's see what's inside. I'm going to try my best to show the cards in detail, but this is a bit of a smaller frame than I'm used to. All right, so this should be fine. You should be able to see the cards just fine. All right. So just to explain what to expect in these cards, the rarities are common, uncommon, rare, epic, overnumbered, and alternate art. And in each pack, there are 7 common card slots, 3 uncommon card slots, 2 rare or better card slots, 1 foil card slot, 1 token/rune slot, and an informational insert. So that's what we can expect in each of these. All right. All right. First pack ever of Riftbound. Hopefully, this will focus. We have Cleave, which is a spell card. And then looking at the bottom middle is how you will know what type of card this is. This is a common. So this is one of the spell cards. The cost is on the top left if you're not familiar with this game. And then we have the name of the card, the type of card it is, and then we have their abilities, and then some of their quotes here. Lecturing Yordle, Charm, Trefarian Glory Seeker, Paka Cub, Ember Monk, Call to Glory. And then now this is our first uncommon of the pack, Unlicensed Armory, which is a gear. So these kind of stay out, and you'll be able to activate it by looking at what you have to do the ability. We have our first battlefield. This is an uncommon. I like that they have the text on the top and bottom so that your opponents can clearly see what it will do. But it says, when you conquer here, recycle 1 of your runes. Pack of Wonders, another gear. We have Scrap Heap. And then now we have our first rare. This is Daughter of the Void. So this is one of the legend cards. We have a Nevia, a champion unit, and then we have a rune, a common rune, Mind Rune, and then we have that informational card. So again, we have some keywords here. So if you're not familiar with that, feel free to pause and take a look. That was our first pack. I took that kind of slow. But if you're familiar with my unboxings, I tend to speed things up as we go. All right, we have a Chemtech Enforcer, Sprite Call, Guard, Faithful Manufactor, Arena Bar, Ride the Wind, Petty Officer, Mask of Foresight, Stacked Deck. We have a Valmal's Lair. Units can't move from here to base. Oh, that's interesting. So once you move here, I guess you can't move it back. Shipyard Skulker. Uncommons, Convergent Mutation, Commander Lidros, Mind Rune. Actually, these are rares. So these are actually 2 rares, Convergent Mutation and Commander Lidros. We have Mind Rune, and then another information card. So there'll be a bunch of these information cards, which will be helpful for new players. I do want to take a closer look at the foiling. So I'll try to show that off a little bit. So far, we have not seen any epics. Obviously, that was just the second pack. All right. Sky Splitter, Riptide Rex, Clockwork Keeper, Bilgewater Bully, Ride the Wind, Hidden Blade, First Mate, Singularity, a back alley bar, battlefield, wind wall, a gust, a rare Ava Achiever, a rare Albus Pharaohs. Ooh, this is our first overnumbered. This is Body Rune. So this is one of the most rare cards that you could get. And it looks pretty amazing. Look at that foiling. I didn't expect to get an overnumbered in this box, but pretty lucky pack there. Third pack. All right, we'll set that aside. And then we have Phases of a Turn. That's pretty cool. Let me put that in the card sleeve. All right, there we go. Nice and protected. All right. And then let's move on. We have a Get Excited, Orb of Regret, Playful Phantom, Mobilize, Sneaky Deckhand, Call to Glory, Challenge, Facebreaker, Sundisk, Catalyst of Aeons, and then we have a rare Tide Turner, a rare The Harrowing, and then we have an epic Timo. So this is a champion unit. All right, and then we have a recruit token. Nice. All right, so I'll set that aside as well. So this was a our first epic, I believe. So again, the rarity goes from common, uncommon, rare, epic, and then overnumbered and alternate art. All right, Noxus Hopeful, Eager Apprentice, Playful Phantom, Brazen Buccaneer, Gust, Cull the Weak, Challenge, Whirlwind. We have a Battlefield, Bandle Tree, Vanguard Helm, and then we have a rare Teemo. So as you can see, it is a different Teemo from the one that is the epic that I pulled. We have a Tarek, and then we have a Seal of Unity gear. Looks pretty neat. That is an epic. Got that. All right, and then a recruit token and Steps of Combat card. And I've been hearing how the quality of the card cuts are not that great. So if you can see here, they're not very smooth. Even on the more rare cards, they have the same quality. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, Pouty Poro, Stupefy, Sunlit Guardian, Legion Rearguard, Undercover Agent, Vanguard Sergeant, Stormclaw Ursine. We have the Candlelit Sanctum battlefield. So quite a variety of battlefields. Gemcraft Seer. And this one feels slightly thicker than the other cards. Not sure why. And then a block, a charm, and then we have a rare Tasty Fey Folk. And then we have a is that a rare? Hold up. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's a rare. And then this is an epic Deadbloom Predator. That looks pretty neat. The art in this is amazing, which is to be expected because it's League of Legends. Chaos Rune. So another nice pull. All right, a Watchful Sentry, Solari Shieldbearer, Flame Chompers, Morbid Return, Forge of the Future, Pit Rookie, Undercover Agent. We have a Uncommon Wallop, a Fortified Position, Thermo Beam. Oh, another battlefield, Obelisk of Power. Then we have a rare Shakedown, a rare Swift Scout, So cute. And then the Chaos Rune, and then Timing of Spells and Abilities card. All right. All right, Lecturing Yordle, Find Your Center, Flame Chompers, Rebuke, Forge of the Future, Dune Drake, Mystic Poro, Peak Guardian. Then we have the Grand Plaza Battlefield, Noxus Saboteur, Soaring Scout, and that's a foiled common. So we're definitely seeing some of these foiled come through, even for the commons. And I think you probably saw it in the other packs. And then we have Block, we have a rare Tryndamere, and then a Sprite token. All right, Smokescreen, Stalwart Poro, Magma Worm, Orb of Regret, Daring Poro, Flurry of Blades, Fight or Flight, Scrap Heap. We have Obelisk of Power, Battlefield, Kinko Monk, a Peak Guardian, and then we have Herald of the Arcane, rare, um, an Udyr rare, and a Chaos Rune. So it looks like these are just the overnumbered, and I do believe is that the overnumbered icon? It looks similar to what I'm looking at in terms of a reference of what it looks like. But anyway, this is a Chaos Rune, and let me put that in the sleeve as well. Oops, gotta fix the camera. All right, I had a bit of an interruption. I'm not sure if anything got cut off, but everything just fell off my desk. So, everything meaning the wires attached to my camera and my monitor. So, anyway, I think this is where I left off. All right. So, why is everything moving in slow motion though? One moment. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's move on to the next pack. All right, we have an Orb of Regret, Wielder of Water, Chemtech Enforcer, Megamech, Cruel Patron, Confront, Cemetery Attendant, Cytheria of Cloudfield, Captain Farron, Spirit's Refuge, Stand United, and then a rare Sabotage, a rare Promising Future, and a Recruit token. So I wonder about these runes. Like, is it that common to get that overnumbered version? Because that's two in the box already, and I thought they were supposed to be pretty rare, unless the runes are not that rare. Anyway, Stupefy, Stalwart Poro, Cleave, Eager Apprentice, Dune Drake, Psy Scout, Soaring Scout, Dangerous Duo, Energy Conduit. We have Wind Swept Hillock, Blazing Scorcher, a rare Karthus, a rare Ravenborn Tome. All right. A Defy, a Brazen Buccaneer, Eager Apprentice, Cruel Patron, Cannon Barrage, Shipyard Skulker, Soaring Scout, Salvage, a Grove of the God Willow, Eclipse Herald, Noxus Hopeful. We have a rare Thousand-Tailed Watcher, a rare Machine Evangel, and then a regular Calm Rune. Okay. Think I might speed things up a little bit, just kind of flip through these. Okay, we have the Grand Plaza. Then we have a rare Misfortune. Ooh, Misfortune is the character that I played um in League of Legends. She was my main character or main champion. We have a recruit. And apologies for this lag. Something definitely happened to my computer when everything fell, so I'll have to probably restart, but I don't feel like splitting this video up. We have a Void Gate Battlefield. We have a rare Soul Gorger, a rare Sona, and a out overnumbered Yasuo, um, and then a Fury Rune. Looks pretty neat. We'll also put that in the sleeve. Okay. So I guess that rarity is not too rare. Okay, we have a rare Mage Seeker Warden, a Falling Star rare, and an epic Foxfire. And this looks so cool. Very nice. Yeah, the full arts really are something. Look at the quality of that. You kind of see the little kind of like flared edges a little bit, so it's not great. We have a Ravenborn Tome again, and then a rare Radiant Dawn. Less than halfway through the box at this point. Right, we have a rare Kiana, a rare Progress Day spell. All right, we have a rare Nine-Tailed Fox, then a rare Mistfall. So I had to see if the fact that this seems to be borderless, if this means it's an alternate. I'm not entirely sure just yet on what that means with the rares. Um, because yeah, that was a rare, right? Think so. But it just looks amazing. Like, all right. Okay, we have a rare King's Edict, a Cog's Maw. Actually, this is yeah, it's a rare. A Seal of Strength, epic. Um, put that out. All right, we have a rare Heimerdinger, a rare Harnessed Dragon, a Body Rune. Okay, we have a Blitzcrank, rare, a Brynhir Thundersong, rare, a Solari Shrine, rare, and a Kane, rare, champion unit. Last two packs of the box. All right, we have a rare Ari, a rare Blind Fury, and an epic Cadragan the Infernal. And that's a 9 cost. That's pretty big. All right, last pack. All right, so we have a Relentless Storm, rare, Carnivorous Snapvine, rare, and the body rune. All right. So that was my first booster box of Riftbound Origin set. Let me know what you guys have been pulling out of these boxes and what you're excited to play in terms of like your champions and things like that. I'm not sure I'm going to get into the playing of this, at least not at the event organized play level, but maybe more casually because I do like the IP here. All right, well, I'm gonna let everyone go. Hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.